Sun is shining, it's a lovely day. The kind of day to laugh and play. So come with me and I'll show you the way to get off your A.
Hello everybody, it's me here for another hair-raising episode. Today I have bought myself another present. Guess what? It's more meat. I'm gonna make a brisket. So brisket, as opposed to being commonly referred to by Jewish people on various TV shows, Big Bang, etc., it is a very delicious meat product that comes from, like, if I was a cow like this, it would be like from this part, so like the shoulder leg of its front half. So there's lots of muscles, which equals flavor, but it has lots of tissue that needs to be broken down, so slowly cooked, etc. And it can be a little tough if you don't do it right. So we are going to corn this. We're going to make corned beef. What corning is basically in the olden days they used to use salt that was the size of corn in crystal form. So we are making corned beef by basically salting the living you-know-what out of it. So let's start with salt. This is kosher salt, sticking with the whole Jewish theme. But anyways, half a cup of kosher salt. Throw that right in there. And then we're just going to put in a couple spices. So we're going to start with allspice, because it's got all the spices. But we're going to add other ones as well. So 3/4 of a tablespoon. You know, it's a rub, so this can be more or less guesstimated. A tablespoon of dried thyme. Half a tablespoon of paprika. Oh, that's a lot more. Put this in. This can go in here for later. And then you're going to take 2 bay leaves, and you're just going to, the dried ones, and you're just going to crack them up and throw them in. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is our salt rub. And this is going to get all over this brisket, and it's going to make it all tender and soft. So, if you had a bad day at work, this is a good recipe to make. Get yourself a metal skewer, and you want to stab your piece of brisket 30 times on each side. You can reenact the movie Psycho. What this does is it gets little nooks and crannies for the salt mixture to actually seep into. This is very satisfying, let me tell you. Oh, and this brisket I have, it's about 4 pounds of brisket. I'm not really counting. Great! So, now, we get a plastic bag, and our meat, and our salt rub, and we're going to take it, and we're going to rub it all over, and really get it in to every nook and cranny, all those little holes we made. And this is going to help get it all preserved, all nice and preservy. Everywhere you can. And then places you didn't think you could. Then once you have it covered as best you think you can, throw it in your Ziploc bag. Your bag o' meat. And then pour the rest of that salt mixture in, along with any salt mixture that you left behind on the table. And there you have it. The briningness. And you want to try to get as much air as you can out. And if possible, you want to weight it down while it brines or salts or corns. And you have to leave this in your fridge for 7 days. Yeah, that's right. We don't mess around on this show. So I will return in 7 days with some brined brisket. See you soon. Hey. So, just as the good people from The Ring suggest, it has been 7 days. And I'm really excited to eat this. So this has been stewing in its own juices in the fridge for 7 days. So let's take it out. I'm a little worried that it's like rotten, but apparently it is not supposed to be rotten, but in fact be corned. So, doesn't smell rotten. It's firmed up quite a lot. It's colored. It's gotten a little darker in color. And this couldn't be any easier. You're going to rinse it off, get all the nasty juices off of it, put it in a Dutch oven, everyone's favorite utensil, and just cover it with about an inch so it's covered an inch with water. And you're going to bring it to a boil. As soon as it comes to a boil, put it onto a simmer and let her go for about 2.5 to 3 hours until it's very, very tender. And that's all there is to it. So we will be back in about 3 hours with some beautiful corned beef. Talk to you soon. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours. I also threw in some little potatoes into the pot like 15 minutes before cooking, so they cooked with it. You can really serve this with anything. You can have it on sandwiches, but I'm going to eat it straight up meat and potatoes. So it's super soft and it just pulls apart almost like pulled pork. So let's cut into this bad boy. You only need a butter knife. And yeah, let's give this a try. That is absolutely delicious. It's so salty. I love salt. It's kind of like almost got a sweetness to it, like it's been, well, it has been pickled or corned. And oh, it's just fantastic. So you can eat this on a sandwich. You can eat it like I'm doing straight up right here. Delicious. So yeah, why not try your hand at corning your own brisket? And I suggest that you all get off your A and try making some homemade corned beef today. This is Tyler. New episodes every Wednesday, and subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other episodes. I think we're up to like 16 now, so there's lots of stuff if you're just joining us. And I'll see y'all next week. Have a good one. Cheers.